Some of the best memories of my life growing up when I was younger are hinged around events and activities. Some of those things were like a Reds baseball game, going to my first concert as a kid, even just going to the movies with my friends. And one of the things that all of those different activities have in common is that they all require a ticket to get into the event. So you get that ticket, it has the date of the event, it has how much you paid to get in, what's going on that day, and it gives you a kind of a very cool image and a snapshot of what happened on that day. And whenever I had one of those events, I would come home at the end of it and I would throw that ticket in a box that I have sitting on my dresser. And I still have that box to this day. And I don't do it very often, but sometimes it's kind of a cool thing to go back and open that box up and look back through the different things that I was a part of growing up. And each one of those tickets is a different item and a different event and a different time in my life that creates a memory. And so I think in that way, it's a really cool idea and depiction of how print remembers.
As a little kid, my favorite thing to collect was always basketball cards. The best basketball card I ever owned was a Fleer Total O Michael Jordan basketball card that I got when I was in 4th grade. As soon as I got this card, I couldn't wait to show everybody. It was the prized card in my collection. So I took it on the school bus, I gave it to my friends to look at, and of course it gets dropped on the ground. It's scratched up, it's completely ruined. I'm inconsolable at this point, so after coming home from school, my mom saw how upset I was about it. She offered to take me to the store to buy a couple more packs. So I get to the store, I'm peeling through them, trying to find the Michael Jordan. Nothing's coming up, and then on my last pack of the day, I find a Craig Elo card from the same brand that I thought was even better because it was a player from the Cavaliers. Michael Jordan was awesome, but I've always been a Cavs fan. So that was really something where, I'll always remember scratching that card on the bus, but going back there and finding a card from one of my favorite players was the best. Print remembers.
I remember how hard I worked to earn my college diploma, all the all-nighters, staying at the science and engineering library. And it didn't become a reality to me that I was finally done with all my classes until I was handed my diploma. So for me, print remembers.
Every day, I would jump off the school bus and run to my mailbox, hoping my new issue of Teen Bop magazine would be waiting for me. Each issue had 8 collectible full-color posters in the middle, and it would be of all my favorite boy bands. One time, I actually took one of the posters to a concert with me and had the Backstreet Boys autograph it for me. So they might not remember, but for me, print remembers.
Well, I remember in elementary school, we always had book fair order forms, and so that was always something that I looked forward to, ordering a specific book or poster or stickers, and it was just always exciting to choose and receive the books in class, so print remembers.
So when I was 12 or 13, I went away to a summer camp, and it was the first time I'd really been away from home for like any prolonged period of time. And I got really homesick, it was embarrassing almost. And it was about halfway through the week, Wednesday or so, and I didn't think I was gonna make it. I mean, I was about to call home, have mom and dad come pick me up. And one of the counselors had a stack of comic books and that he had been holding out, and he kind of started showing them to me, just trying anything. And a lot of them were ones I had at home, and to have this nice tactile thing that kind of reminded me of home really helped me out, and definitely print remembers.